just confirm. Yes. How's it going, guys?
Hello.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, let me know if the sound and everything's good. I think it is.
And today we are making just like little breakfast mini casseroles for our individual selves. So I have two little dishes here. You can do a big one. You can honestly make like whatever you want. You don't have to be making a breakfast thing, but it's pretty basic. We're gonna be doing eggs, bacon, and broccoli.
And we're gonna give away this new ebook we came out with today.
Dinner in 30. Also, I'm wearing pajamas because it's one of those Sundays, guys. Hopefully everyone's relaxing in their pajamas.
Oh, and your lipstick.
And I put on lipstick. This is my Kylie lipstick. It's one of my favorites. It won't come off ever. So if you like lipstick that stays on through literally everything you do, I recommend the Kylie. It's expensive, but I like it.
How expensive is it?
I don't know. It's pretty
For
expensive.
like a stick of lipstick?
Yeah, it's probably like $50.
$50 for a stick of lipstick?
It's not a stick. It's a matte, like, not stick. It lasts like forever.
How much is normal lipsticks?
I don't know. I don't really buy normal lipsticks. I was just really excited about the Kylie.
I assume like $6 or something.
Or no, a good lipstick from like MAC or Sephora or stuff are more expensive.
So, we got football today. Season's coming to a close. My fantasy season's over, which is sad. But what color is the lipstick?
One sec. So it actually changes throughout the night, which I like. Right now it's like a pink, if you can see it. But if anyone does like it, towards the end I can run up and grab it and get the exact color.
Some people saying the video's chopping. Give it like a couple minutes. I think it should be solid, but if it's still acting up after a few minutes, does he need to go out?
Yeah.
You shouldn't have told Matt about the lipstick. Have you guys ever done a BPC only fast that's bulletproof coffee? If so, how long was it and how did you feel? If not, would you ever consider it for the experience and info? We've never done it. It's kind of like people do fat fast. I guess that would fall under that category. I'm more in the mindset of just eating healthy foods on a daily basis. I don't really do too much fasting and stuff, or too much like more of the extreme type of things like egg fast, fat fast. We did all those like a few years ago, but I wouldn't really recommend them that strongly.
I just like, yeah, because like it's the mindset. It's like, why are you doing this kind of fast? Like, do you just enjoy fasting with bulletproof coffee? Do you just enjoy that? Or are you doing it for a reason like quicker weight loss or like, you know, breaking a plateau and it's not really like long-term consistent mindset? Okay, so the oven is preheating to 300.
Oh, you're just jumping into it?
Well, I'm just telling people if they are cooking along or doing any breakfast casserole or any casserole, we have the oven preheated to 350 degrees, and that's what we'll be baking these bad boys at.
Is this our first live stream?
No.
We do these every Sunday. And we're going to start doing, so last Wednesday we were planning on doing our crime stream, which we don't have a name for yet. I like crime and nourishment. But
I like crime dining.
Crime dining. That's going to be this Wednesday, the first episode. So get ready for that. And we're going to do a giveaway. I don't really know how to do a giveaway. I think the best way to do it here is probably if you guys just comment on our most recent Instagram photo. We'll pick someone from that for the ebook giveaway. Maybe like 5 people.
Yeah.
Okay, so just go comment. Let's see, what should they comment though? Like, what's something cool? The best movie you've seen in the past 2 years.
So this is totally arbitrary because we're going to be like, that was a terrible movie. They don't win.
Well, I'm just going to be random. You just have to comment.
Oh, yeah, it is random. Yeah, so the best movie you've seen in the last 2 years, that'll be good. It'll give us ideas.
Yeah. What's the best one we've seen in the past 2 years?
Best movie in the past 2 years? We've seen so many movies. I really liked Quiet Place. Like, I loved that movie. I loved Hunter Killer.
Yeah.
So
I liked 8th grade.
That's not up there with Hunter Killer and Quiet Place, though.
I really like Bohemian Rhapsody.
I loved A Star Is Born.
I like Bohemian Rhapsody better. If you guys have seen both, which one did you like better? Hello from Michigan's Upper Peninsula, where we are covering a fresh blanket of snow.
Ooh, you sound like happy about it, so that's great.
Yeah. Hi from Chipley, Florida. That sounds like a nice place. Matt needs some tan action. Yeah, it's winter though.
I mean, I need some tan action, guys.
I never really get tan is the thing. I just either get sunburned or like a slight, maybe like redness to my skin. It doesn't get tan though.
Yeah.
Fantastic Beasts was your favorite movie in the past 2 years.
Okay, you don't win.
You are really bad at movies.
We're just messing. But yeah, true.
I watched the first one and I fell asleep and it was boring. Shape of Water.
We thought about seeing that, but we just never actually ended up seeing it.
I've seen both. I'd like to send you my critic on the films, but they're in Portuguese.
Get Out was really good. That's true. Matt you didn't like that much.
It was good. I thought it was slightly overrated, but it was definitely good.
Oh my god, it was incredibly good. I forgot how good that was because we went in without. I didn't see any trailers. I had no clue what it was about, so that was good. And this mic's on, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, those are the best movies actually when you go in and know nothing about them. That's what we went with Hunter Killer. We're like, oh, this is like maybe like a detective is hunting down a serial killer.
Or something, yeah.
And it turned out to just be like a tactical submarine movie.
And then when at first we were like, oh, it's a submarine movie.
Yeah, I was kind of disappointed.
But then it
delivered.
Shook my world, guys. Like no joke. It was like one of the best movies. Gerard Butler nailed it.
Okay, I'm linking the URL for the Dinner in 30 ebook if you guys want to check that out. It just came out today. Did that work?
And don't forget when you purchase to download a copy to your computer.
Download it.
Make sure you download it. You should get it to your email though, right?
Yeah.
But that being said, download it. So like a lot of people buy it on their phone, but if you have a laptop or a computer desk, like buy it there, preferably.
Battle at El Royale, someone said. You said that was terrible. I didn't see it though.
No.
Oh, you said it was bad.
Oh, Battle at El Royale. I was thinking of the other Japanese movie.
Crazy Rich
Battle
Asians?
Royale.
Oh.
Battle at El Royale was actually really bad, yeah. I felt like I had just wasted a lot of my time. I was glad Matt didn't come.
Reading Primal Body, Primal Mind based on your suggestion, and it's really changing my consciousness about my keto choices. A must read.
That's great to hear.
I'd say it's the best nutrition book I've read, probably. It's not too in-depth, but it's also somewhat in-depth.
And then I think Matt, probably the next book he'll read is The Truth About Milk.
Yeah.
I
just go on a buying spree and I buy a bunch of health books.
Like the other day I was looking, I was like, you bought The Truth About Milk, you're never going to read that. And it's gonna be the dumbest book. He just wasted. So my $50 on lipstick that I use that'll last me forever is a better purchase than your Truth About Milk book.
It's not the truth about milk. It's the untold story.
The untold story about milk, which is even worse of a name. Like no one cares about the untold story of milk, but people care that I look pretty in my lipstick.
This was my latest nutrition book buying spree. I
bought the Real Food for Pregnancy.
Yeah, well, I just wanted to include that. I got this one, which is apparently really good. Weston A. Price, Nutrition and Physical Degeneration. He basically went around the world studying indigenous tribes, finding out he was a dentist, I think. And he just has a bunch of good research on ancestral diets and health. So there's that one. And then this one is the follow-up to Primal Body, Primal Mind, Primal Fat Burner, same author. Haven't read that one. Wild Fermentation. This one's down on my list. Might not get to that one for a while. The Untold Story of Milk. Probably the lowest one on my list. This one's really good though. Real Food for Pregnancy.
Yeah. I got through that in a day and a half or 2 days.
Primal Body, Primal Mind is great. And that's not a health book. I don't know why I grabbed that. Oh, but this one actually, it kind of ties in. Sapiens, A Brief History of Humankind. It's more about humans throughout the years.
We can't even like say the word pregnant without people assuming I'm pregnant.
No, we're not pregnant.
We're not pregnant. We're just, we're family planning. We're talking about it. So, we want to be up to date on our knowledge. And so we had Lily Nichols on the podcast. And I've just been improving my food quality for sure. Pride and Prejudice? Oh, I saw that a long time ago. I guess it's good.
The book
Book's better.
The book How Not to Die is awesome too. I actually think that book is very unawesome. Isn't it by a vegan doctor who's advocating for veganism?
I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna start chopping up the brock.
Yeah, it's by Michael Greger. It's vegan propaganda.
How much broccoli do you want, babe?
Like half of what you have there. Fault in the Stars, I still need to see that one. I still need to see Spotlight too.
Fault in the Star was so bad.
Mega sees movies and then I can't see them because every movie I see is with her.
Yeah, but then I always say I'd rewatch some of them. But you never want to. I'm just chopping up the broccoli. This is gonna go in our mini casseroles.
What is your opinion on Prove It? Negative, generally. It's overpriced. It uses multi-level marketing, which is just annoying. Like, they're all over the internet trying to sell you. Like, we have a video I made on Prove It. It's like a skit video, and I include this guy in it who's like, he puts a white paper around Prove It. It's just like the marketing tactics they use are crazy. I would never buy them. I'd never support them as a company, but you can get exogenous ketones from reasonable companies for half the price, like Perfect Keto or Keto Logic. There's a bunch of them actually. Not really like a strong recommendation on any of those though. I just joined. What are we making?
We are making mini breakfast casseroles. One for me, one for Matt.
We've never made minis before. Are you gonna cook this first?
Yeah, with the bacon.
And the bacon?
Yeah.
Are you gonna do cheese?
I'm not. Do you want it?
No. What about Mark Sisson, Primal Living? I read the one book, his first book. I forget what that one's called. The Primal Blueprint, I think. It's pretty good. His blog's good too. Deep Nutrition by Catherine Shanahan, said someone. I've never heard of that one. I'll check that one out though. Oh, yesterday we went on a couples date.
Yes.
So Mega's been going on dates with random girls. And
through the Bumble BFF app. So Bumble is a dating app, but it can also be converted.
It can be converted, or is it a separate app?
No, it's the same app, and then you just swipe. You could do so you can do dating. You can find like friends, BFF, or you could do like networking. So you could find people who work in the same industry as you and like do social outings with people in your network, which is cool.
And the date went pretty good.
Yeah.
The girl was cool. Her husband was cool. He's just kind of quiet. I'm kind of quiet too.
But no, but like you weren't. We brought him out. Like,
I came to play last night.
Yeah.
I was really. If we were giving out like MVP awards, I would probably give it to myself.
Okay, well. It was really fun though, and
Mega blacked out for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, I did. Because we were having so much fun, and so like we got like whiskey, we had drinks, and then I was like, wait, I'm too drunk. Matt, you have to. What did I make you do? Like,
nothing really.
I just like whispered to you. I was like, I'm really drunk right now.
I can tell when you get really drunk. That's obvious to me.
So overall, great. She texted after the date. She was like, I had an amazing time. I responded, and we texted a bunch today. So we already have plans for next weekend. We made a couples friend.
Did you guys see Solo? No, we haven't.
No, the new Star Wars. And then we have bacon here. We're going to slice up some pieces, and we're going to cook the bacon down with the broccoli before we add it to our casserole dishes. And this is the bacon we always get. We get it from Whole Foods. People ask. It's Nature Rancher's brand. I want to say it's like $6.49.
Okay.
So it is pricey, but we always get it now.
So let me see this. No sugar added.
Make it a pan heating.
No preservatives, no nitrates or nitrites added. But then you look on the back. Oh, this one doesn't even have it. Okay. A lot of times the bacons will say no nitrates or nitrates added. But then they still have the celery extract, which is a natural nitrate. So it's like kind of sneaky. But this one doesn't even have that. Matt, I'm becoming a sardine lover. What was the other brand you have started buying besides Wild Planet?
Seasons.
Seasons brand. It's really good. It's my favorite one. Have you talked Mega into sardines yet? No. She won't do it.
But we had the cod livers, the literal livers,
Yeah.
right? And they were not that bad. It kind of tasted like a mix of like tuna and cat food.
Mega doesn't like seafood that much.
Yeah. Well, now I love salmon. Like my body craves salmon, but yeah, it's like new for me. So getting around to sardines is probably never gonna happen. So I'm just chopping up the bacon here. I have a pan heating to medium-high heat. Is anyone else cooking along, making anything? Let us know in the comments.
Yeah, what are you guys doing? You don't have to be cooking the same thing.
Or also, like, what is watching a live stream process for you? Are you like just sitting at your computer with your headphones in because you don't want your husband or wife to know? Are you on the couch? Like, is it on the TV?
I listen to them while I'm playing video games.
Because I don't watch live streams though.
I do sometimes.
Oh, okay.
I even watch re-recorded ones sometimes.
Yeah. So what does that look like for you guys?
Guys, I've been craving liverwurst and enjoying a couple ounces as a snack every day for a month. Too much? That doesn't sound like too much. A few ounces a day.
I like
every day.
liverwurst a lot.
It's really tasty. Yeah,
It
it's
is.
probably the tastiest way to have liver.
Especially like seared, right, in a pan. It's perfect.
What do you say to people who say milk is bad for you? I mean, are we talking like pasteurized skim milk from the grocery store? That's probably bad for you.
Yeah, it's not great.
But like whole milk pasteurized from the grocery store, a lot of it depends on your current diet. Like if you're on a vegan diet and you have whole milk from the grocery store, that's probably a net positive. But if you're on like a real solid keto diet and then you have whole milk from the grocery store, it's probably a net negative. But what do you say to people who say milk is bad for you? I don't really say much.
Are they saying like dairy is bad for you or like
Not many people say
store-bought-
milk is bad for you.
Yeah. But you know, we don't know the untold story of milk until Matt reads the book.
Conventional wisdom still says like milk grows you strong bones. You know, like there's that one
Those
meme.
ads are coming back.
Oh,
I've
is
seen
it?
the milk ad recently.
Do you see that one meme where it's like, he needs some milk?
No.
You see that one? It's so funny. Get him some milk. Really drunk trying to get preg. That's true. Is it bad to get really drunk when you're trying to get pregnant? I think it's bad when you are pregnant.
Yeah, I mean, ideally you wouldn't be drinking while trying to conceive. You don't want to.
A lot of people having different opinions on this movie Solo. Some people say it's garbage, some people say it's great.
Well, we might just have to watch it.
I'm laying in bed in my jammies watching you cut up broccoli in your jammies.
That's perfect.
Happy Sunday, all. I've been doing keto with my wife for 13... Oh, someone donated. Let me just get this one first. I've been doing keto diet with my wife for 13 weeks. I've lost 38 pounds, and my wife lost 31 pounds. My blood pressure went down 30 points. Big deal. And my BMI went from 30 to 25.
That's amazing. Congratulations.
Yeah, that's great.
So the pan is heated. I'm about to just add this bacon in. Not going to add the broccoli, just the bacon first.
Sierra Mo, $11 donation. Hi guys, you're both very inspirational. Are Atkins bars good for keto? I'm eating keto. I'm not losing any weight. Are the Atkins bars the cause? Thanks for all your help. You guys rock. It depends which Atkins bars. If you get like the Atkins Indulge line of products, those have maltitol. If you get the Atkins Lift bars, those are pretty good ingredients and they don't use any. Mainly the things you want to look for in the Atkins bars is maltitol, the big one. And some of them maybe use IMO syrup as the fiber, but most of them use maltitol. So just avoid the ones that do, and the other ones are all fine. Are you still obsessed with cheese, Mega?
No, I'm not.
Is there an uncommon type that you recommend? Our personal favorite is Comté cheese. What other ones are good that you like?
Well, I like aged Goudas and aged Gruyères because there's like crystallization and it's like sweeter. The agedness really brings out like the cheese profile. Like we did a 3-year aged Gouda. It tasted like caramel. It was like
That's
candy.
true. One day we got like 6 months, an 18-month, and a 3-year, and they were very different. Gouda.
So it's fun comparing cheeses like that. So if you can find the same cheeses in different ages.
I think it's the cause of a lot of people getting pregnant. That's true too.
Yeah.
Watched Bohemian Rhapsody yet? Yeah, that's probably my favorite movie I've seen this year, I would say. What else was good? Nothing else really stands out to me that I loved this year. First Man. Those are my top 2 this year for sure. And they're very similar. They follow one main character who's like a really unique person. Those are the kind of movies I like. It's almost like a biographical type of thing. Still learning how to do keto correctly. I love the chemistry of this couple. Thank you. That bacon looks gray.
Thanks.
Yeah, it was open in a Ziploc bag in the fridge for a while. Let's see. I get nervous when Mega has a knife in her hand. I do too, kind of.
I don't. I've definitely cut myself before. I'm not like,
We don't have great knife skills.
but like, I'm just like really like all over the place. Like I flail my body. So I'm like, I go in really hard. I don't like take my time doing things. So I think it causes more injury.
What's the best cream to use on keto? I can only find pasteurized. Yeah, they're all pasteurized. They can't sell them in stores unpasteurized.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You can look locally and maybe find like some raw cream, but it's going to be hard. But yeah, pasteurized heavy cream in the grocery store.
We just buy.
That's probably your best bet.
Yeah.
How long does it take to be in ketosis? I've tried it for about 5 days now and I haven't caught on the keto flu. I also tried the urine strips and they show I'm around 8 millimole higher side. So the urine strips are useless.
They're showing you're producing ketones, but
Yeah.
you're excreting them in your urine, so they're not being utilized in your body. But that being said, not everyone experiences the keto flu. There are some people who are lucky enough not to experience it. Maybe you've been lower carb before going into it and your body just, didn't really experience the negatives. You're properly, supplementing with electrolytes, so you still feel good. I wouldn't worry about having to have the keto flu to be in a state of ketosis. You can be in ketosis without the flu.
Let's see here. Are there specific things you can think of that you've had a big change of mind about? Specific things. I don't know. We've changed our mind about a lot of things, I guess, like intermittent fasting.
Yeah.
I don't have like a strong opinion on it, I guess. I would say if it suits your lifestyle to do it. If not, that's fine too. Have you had any changes of mind?
I can't think of anything. I mean, a lot of like the 6 meals a day protocol.
Yeah.
I've done that before.
Oh, one sec.
Huh. I feel like, I don't know, what about like if it fits your macros? What is your thoughts on that?
I think macros are what dictates weight loss. They're not what dictates health, though.
I used to
obviously.
think your like foods had to be super like clean, like just, rice, broccoli, chicken 6 times a day, or even like whatever, how many ever times a day to like reach your goals. But I think if it fits your macros could definitely work. So like, fitting in low carb ice creams, fitting in bars, and not just having to eat whole foods that you cook at home all the time and take your meals everywhere packaged with you,
Yeah, people have a hard time hitting their macros with that type of stuff, though.
Yeah.
I mean, there's like professional bodybuilders that are just machines, and yeah, they can get away with eating Pop-Tarts because they're very dedicated. But for most people, like Pop-Tarts turn into more Pop-Tarts,
But I feel like it's a lot easier to do if it fits your macros on a keto diet.
Yeah, I would say so. Sorry, long question. Y'all have said that your older videos podcast may have some outdated info and things you no longer do, eat, recommend. How far back would you suggest to start listening?
Not our podcast.
Not our podcast, yeah. Videos, most of them stand the test of time, kind of. There's maybe just like some that are not the best.
So like,
I don't know.
I do recall in some of them we would eat the Russell Stover candies maybe.
Yeah.
Like obvious things like that, like some protein bars that we thought were fine before we actually tested the sweeteners. So just looking at the packaging, of course. And then I don't know. I mean, we don't eat like robust salads. Like we used to have like big salads. Like I had like a taco salad 5 days a week, but like in a really big bowl.
Yeah.
We now, majority of our food is like the protein, like the steak or the chicken or the animal source.
Melissa Salinas donates $5. Doing keto and started incorporating cardio. Weights. However, my recovery takes forever. Is there a supplement I should incorporate? I don't know. There's some that seem to help with recovery, like glutamine, people say helps.
For me, what helped a lot was foam rolling. So if you can foam roll on days that you're really sore, like right when I wake up, I'm super stiff. We have a foam roll at home. I will just foam roll my legs and my back, and it really helps like just get like, you know, moves around like the muscle tissue and it feels good. So try that. And they're expensive, so you can just foam roll like at the gym before you work out, after you work out. That definitely will help with recovery.
Does Rhonda Patrick seem supplement obsessed or over obsessed? Well, her entire life is nutrition, so what's that one quote? Like, obsessed is what people use to describe the dedicated, something, you know, like that type of thing. I don't think she's obsessed. She cares a lot about nutrition, and she's not like profiting off of the sale of supplements, so it seems to be actually her true recommendations. I wouldn't say she's obsessed. You need to start posting your music playlist. We do. We got like almost 1,000 followers on the playlist now. If you go in the description of any video, not the live streams, but any of our posted videos, the Spotify playlist is on there. Alpha is a real good movie? Okay, we've been looking at that one. We've never pulled the trigger on actually watching it though. One sec, did I get all the donations? I think there's another one here. Oh, Stephanie, oh no, wait. We got a few. Cheryl Andrews, $5 donation. You two are motivators to me. I appreciate your help and advice. I'm keto over a year, but like to learn every day. Thank you both for what you do. Oh, we appreciate it.
Thank you for the support.
Stephanie Slanga donates $2. What vitamin D supplement do you take?
Let me grab it.
We take vitamin D K2 drops combined.
Oh, you ordered more?
I did order more.
Oh, we got a cat. So it is this brand. Hopefully you can see it's Live Wise Naturals.
Just on Amazon.
Just on Amazon, yeah.
Suzanne Rapp donates $5. Don't hate me. I make green tea limeade energy drink with electrolytes and salts and half of a lime juice. Does this break my fast? Thomas DeLauer said it helps. Does it break your fast? I don't know. Why are you fasting though? Like what goal are you trying to get out of fasting? I guess that would better help me answer the question. Like if you're fasting for weight loss, then it doesn't really matter because weight loss is dictated by macros and calories. If you're fasting for like, I mean, I don't know. If you want to be really strict about it, I would say anything caloric, even mineral supplements can break your fast. But yeah, I don't know. I guess listen to Thomas DeLauer. He seems to be heavily researched on fasting. He probably knows more than me. You guys have other hobbies besides keto? It's funny that you say keto is a hobby. I play video games. I watch football, play fantasy football. What else do I do? I watch a lot of video games actually, which is like really nerdy. Watch movies, we watch shows. So
the bacon cooked down, and you definitely want to get all of that like fat. So we like to add veggies or eggs or something to absorb the fat because you want to consume that. So I just added the broccoli in, and we're going to cook that down for a couple minutes, and then we will get our casseroles going. How many eggs do you want?
Maybe like, how many will fit? Like 5 maybe?
Sure.
I have the Keto Healthcare Ketone Breath Meter. How much is the correct number to be in ketosis? Let me just pull this up with our new technology. Let me know if the audio changed when I do this. Oh, wait, is that working? I don't think that's working. I can't do it, never mind. It's called the Keto Healthcare Ketone Breath Meter. I'm gonna look it up real quick. A lot of these new ketone breath meters are breath alcohol meters, and they're kind of, I wouldn't buy them. I don't know, I gotta be careful with like the words I use now, because a lot of times when we have bad reviews of companies, they like will message us. So I can't say scam. I can't say fraud.
Well,
I can't use words like that anymore. But a lot of these breathalyzers that are actually just blood alcohol things that they're repackaging and selling as ketone meters, they're not good. They don't tell you anything. I would never buy one. That's basically all I can say about it. Maybe you can infer other things about it though. Answer the money questions. I think I got to all of those. Oh, maybe we got one more. Laura donates $2. You all are the best. Thanks for your tips. We're trying. Nicole Young, $2. Love you guys. Bridget, $5. Love you guys so much. You guys are such inspirations. Quick question. Did or do you swim for weight loss? Cardio, just curious. We don't. Do you swim ever?
I used to, but I used to swim, but that was pre-keto. It's a really good overall body workout.
Yeah, but above and beyond just the calorie burn of the cardio, that's gonna be what contributes to weight loss. So if you burn 300 calories on the treadmill or 300 calories swimming, it's not gonna be different. But it's more about what's enjoyable, I'd say. So like I like playing basketball. I like just walking on the treadmill and watching Netflix. I prefer that over spending less time on the treadmill and actually running. So it's just what you like.
All right. So we got our dishes filled.
Which one's mine?
This one. Broccoli, bacon. And you want 5 eggs?
Give me like 3 eggs and 3 extra yolks. What supplements do you take daily? I feel like they're all a waste of money. A lot of them are, but I mean, some of them aren't. I take cod liver oil, vitamin D, and magnesium daily. Most of those are like I guess cod liver oil, I consider that to be more of a food. And then vitamin D, just because we don't get out in the sun as much, so it makes sense to why you would need a supplement. Do you still take the butter oil? Do you mean gutter oil? Yeah, I take the butter oil. This high vitamin butter oil I've been taking every day.
And I will save the whites for little Julius, and we cook those whites up. But I will say one thing about giving Julius whites. He just farts up.
Is that what causes it?
A storm. It has to be, right?
Maybe. Or it could be all the peanut butter you give him.
That's true.
Raw honey ahite. I think that means like all right. I wouldn't personally eat it if you're trying to do a keto diet. But I don't know. I'd be curious to test it, because some people will say the raw honey's pre-digested, so it doesn't have as much of a impact on your glucose. So maybe we could test that one day. That would be interesting. Maybe to test 2 tablespoons like we did in that sweetener video and see the response on our glucose. And then maybe do just grocery store honey compared to that. Why no beard, my liege? My beard gets red and it looks dumb.
So my liege.
I think like it's an old English thing.
Do you want any seasonings?
Are you doing seasonings?
I already did some garlic powder, but yeah, I'm gonna do some seasonings.
Do whatever you do for yours on mine.
Okay.
Matt, why not start a keto meetup group in Atlanta? We could. It's just like a lot of time commitment. I'd go to some meetups if someone else started it, but it's.
Yeah, we have a lot going on right now, but yeah, it would be a lot of time.
Do you guys have day jobs? Yes, we do.
You're looking at it.
What's the difference between net carbs and diabetic carbs? I don't know what diabetic carbs are.
So these are going in at 350, probably like 15 minutes.
Probably 15 to 20.
15 to 20.
I think diabetic carbs are just net carbs. Lori Eden, $2 donation. I think I already read this. You all are the best. Thanks for your tips. Matt is a crypto expert. Definitely not an expert, but I've been into crypto for, I don't know, maybe like, it's got to be like 5 years now at least. 4, 5? I don't know.
I'd say like 4.
4 at least. Wait, okay. Does coconut oil and coconut flour, I think it said, taste like coconuts? I lost this one now. Yeah, it does a little bit. If you get the unrefined coconut oil, it tastes more like coconuts. You can get refined, it's just more processed. $15 donation from Matthew Newbold, longtime viewer. Hey guys, just wanted to remind you guys that I am still your biggest fan, self-proclaimed and undisputed. I'm really needing an electrolyte supplement better than Vega or Zip Fizz. Suggestions. The sport salts, throw me those.
Great for traveling.
These are really good. Pure Planet Sport Salts. It's a pill, and for 2 capsules it has 900 milligrams of potassium bicarbonate. So I think that's about 500 milligrams of potassium. Like 400 milligrams of pink salt and 600 milligrams of magnesium carbonate, which I don't know the absorption of magnesium carbonate, but yeah, this is a good option. What's going on back there?
Add in the seasoning, gonna pop it in.
Matt, you tested effective potato starch, didn't you? What did you find? It doesn't have any effect on glucose, but it also doesn't have any effect on my body or my well-being. I didn't notice it. All I noticed was like the first few days of taking it, you feel like really bloated, and then not much benefit after that. Tammy McClure donated $5, and she says, bought your cookbook on August 9th, started keto on August 10th, down 40 pounds and 8% body fat, thanks to you guys. Hugs to Miley. Wow, that's an incredible story. It's mostly you. Our cookbook was just a small factor in that. Diabetic carbs are more total carbs, someone says. Okay, yeah, I don't know what diabetic carbs are. John Kaskevics, $2 donation. Thank you. How many kids do you each have? We have 0 kids. Are you talking like brothers and sisters? I have 2 sisters. Mega has a brother. They have no kids.
Okay.
You're
They're
back?
in. Yeah. Is anyone else making anything? Ooh, making the peanut butter hemp cookies from your cookbook. Second time, gotta have them. Those are really, really good. So I made that recipe. For some reason, I really remember that recipe because I think it's like the first or second recipe I made for the cookbook in Philly. So this was like, the cookbook
was it in Philly? No.
Yeah, yep. It was in Philly.
I don't think so.
Yeah, the cookbook was a long time coming.
Where's our cookbook?
What do you mean? Why?
You can tell where the picture is taken at, usually, can't you?
Oh, yeah, that's true. I remade them, though, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, guys, if you don't know, we have this cookbook, Keto Made Easy.
This is our first cookbook.
And we're working on number 2.
Yeah. Let me look.
And guys, if you want to enter the giveaway for our ebook that came out today, is he out there?
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
What? Is he muddy?
Slightly muddy. He loves to dig.
It's a dinner in 30 minutes ebook. Just comment on our latest Instagram post with your favorite movie from the past 2 years, and you're entered. What are y'all thoughts on pasture-raised eggs? They're great.
We remade these, but I remember when I made these in Philly.
See, it's not in Philly.
Because we remade them.
Okay.
I swear to God. That's why I remember this recipe so well. But it's just goes to show, like, the recipes took a long time. We were working on this cookbook.
For a year, basically.
Yeah, for over a year.
William Pierce donates $2. Does cooking up a batch of meth count as cooking along?
Yes,
I
it
would
does.
say so.
Yeah.
Any form of cooking. How do you recommend maintaining your weight loss while still on keto? I don't really understand the question. Maintaining your weight loss while still on keto? Just continue eating keto.
But like eating higher calories. So like if you're continuing to lose weight, increase your calories a bit, and just increase them until you find where you stop losing weight, but you're not gaining weight.
Best cookbook ever, said someone.
Thank you.
What are all the best keto crunchy chip snack options? Pork rinds, wisps, Parmesan crisps, what else?
Quest chips are really good, and then you named it. Any cheese wisps,
Not too muddy.
pork rinds, and then I would say Quest chips.
We could probably let him in.
Well, I have to clean them.
I don't think he's that muddy.
He's super muddy.
I'm 5 days into my fast on the snake diet. Want to start keto and fast with snake juice too. What do you think of that idea? Well, the snake diet is, the recommendations he gave, I watched one of his videos. It's a keto diet basically. It's like protein, fats, no carbs. So it sounds like you're kind of already doing that, but you want to start keto and fast with snake juice too. Yeah, sounds like a decent idea. Snake juice. It's funny. I bought that book for myself for my birthday. Oh. Would you ever cycle off keto for, let's say, a month and go back in to re-experience and reinforce the benefits? Probably not, because I don't really just have a month of my life to waste to feeling not great.
Pick them up.
So, whoa, is he clean?
Yeah.
So that would be my only reason for not doing that. If you're into crypto, you should have Maria Vittoria on your podcast. She is keto and she fasts and she does crypto? Okay, we should write her down. Maria Vittoria.
Okay. In bed.
Making snowballs. That was
Look.
what we did last.
Messy.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
digs a lot.
He loves digging outside. But yeah, we did the snowballs last week. Those are great.
Private commerce. Can you do more keto carnivore diet recipes? $20 donation. Dang. The thing is, it's kind of just like put meat in a pan and cook it.
I guess we could do like breakfast burgers.
Yeah.
And the burgers are filled with cheese and stuff.
Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah, we could try.
do a few, or like a cool meat lover's omelet type of thing.
Yeah.
Is it better to fast at night and eat early to get fasting benefits and heal your circadian rhythm? That's what a lot of people say that seem to know a lot about it, that eating earlier on in the morning can help sync you up with your circadian rhythm more.
And then cutting off food, eating before you go to sleep, like 3 to 4 hours, so your body can work through the food that's in your stomach, and that'll less likely disrupt your sleep.
My A1C went from 12.3 to 5.3 in 3 months. Hubby lost 72 pounds. That's amazing. Ew, he's so dirty and gross.
He's a little piggy.
Any histamine type video coming up? Yeah, we recorded it. I still have to edit it. I think this week.
And then we'll have a blog post corresponding.
You guys have this relaxing, chill vibe. My daughter does keto and she never gets sick, flu anymore.
Yeah, that is one benefit that people report. But thank you.
Yeah, Mega. Someone commented on one of our videos the best description of Mega: masculine laxity.
Yeah, and then another one was I look like I'm a student in the midst of like college finals at all times, which are both very true.
Do you watch other keto folk on YouTube? A little bit.
Not really. I don't really watch YouTube. YouTube was never a part of my life until it became a part of my job.
Yeah, I watched some.
Julius is 1.5 years. So he's getting better.
I got bit by a dog at work yesterday. He was foaming at the mouth, but I feel fine. Should I go to the hospital? I have no idea about dog bites.
How is the wound
Yeah, what's the wound like?
situation? Yeah.
That's a good size lap dog.
He is. He's 16 pounds.
Pretty good size, yeah.
How did you guys get started doing this? I mean, honestly, Matt was working, I was studying for law school, and I remember like the planning meeting of Keto Connect.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Like coming up with the name and stuff?
Yeah, and then we were sitting, your computer was in the corner, I didn't even have a desk yet.
Yeah.
And we were coming up with names, and then Matt created the logo. Remember?
Yeah, the first logo.
But
it was really terrible. Let me see if I can find it. I can't share it with you, that's the only thing.
But yeah, I remember coming up with it, and it was just going to be a food blog, but then Matt said we should also do a YouTube channel, so we kind of just started, and it took off. We loved cooking at home. We were always cooking recipes.
Have y'all ever tried raw meat? Oh, I mean like sushi.
Yeah.
Steak tartare.
Which is really good.
The other day I tried a little bit of raw beef liver, but it tastes really gross. I cook it. Ideally, I would like to try eating more. It's just not really tasty.
We've done cod livers.
Those are smoked or something though.
Oh, are they?
Yeah. When do you talk crypto? We don't really talk crypto. Did you get your dog from the pound?
No.
Is the pound even a thing anymore?
You mean like the SPCA?
Where did we get him from?
An adoption. They do like a pet's, what's it called? I don't remember what.
Like
Bosley's Pet Adoption in Atlanta, and they'll come to one of the pet stores every Saturday, and they bring all their dogs. Like he was found in a field with his 2 sisters, and they like found him. They brought him back to life, and then we bought him. We purchased him.
I have a friend who recommended fasting for 24 to 48 hours to get into keto without the flu symptoms. Have you heard / recommend?
I feel like you'll definitely feel the symptoms if you're fasting for 48 hours.
It'll get you into keto faster, but yeah, I don't think it'll mitigate the flu symptoms. I don't think governments are going to let crypto become widespread because of the tax issue. Luckily, the governments don't have much of a say in the matter. It supersedes government. I mean, they can there's a lot of roadblocks they can throw its way, but that's like the whole idea. It's above governments. Do you plan on getting another dog or any other pets?
We talk about getting another dog, like a little guy for Julius, but I want a big dog next time, so it would be really fun. It was a whole lot of work.
It was.
It definitely caused a huge rift in our relationship, I will say that much. Because you never feel like you're both contributing. You think you're doing the majority of the work, right? So then it causes resentment, it causes tension, and so I mean now it's paid off. And we used to talk about Julius someone commented he was the heated stepchild. On our podcast, we were he's a monster, we hate him, we regret him. And now he's the dream, our dream dog. We'd love him to death.
He would get jelly if we got a new dog.
He would get jelly if we got anything else.
He's very protective of us.
But he's the best. I love him.
Mega, do you use your law degree at all? # I live in Atlanta.
No, I do not.
Are you going to try the Feldman protocol or AIP and vlog about it?
So I've done AIP before.
We've done so many iterations of AIP to help with her psoriasis.
And nothing has truly worked except cutting back on caffeine and dairy. And so right now I do minimal caffeine, I do basically no dairy, and my skin, it's the psoriasis is coming back, but it's not too itchy and flared like it used to be.
And AIP is autoimmune protocol.
Yeah, so you can just look that up, and there's rules. So no nuts, no seeds, no spices, certain vegetables like eggplant, nightshades, tomatoes.
Is xanthan gum that's in hot sauce okay? Yeah.
Yeah.
It just thickens it. Matt, have you tried NAD? No, I haven't. I've heard a little bit about it. I really haven't done a lot of research on it though. Greta Tiffin, $1. Thank you.
Thank you, Greta.
Most pounds are called Humane Society.
Yeah, the SPCA, Humane Society.
Oh, Miley was actually the PAWS, which is Philadelphia Animal Welfare Society.
Yeah.
Calendar girl for 2016.
We don't even have the calendar anymore, do we? It was so cute. She was like the ugliest little like sweater thing, and she looked like an old grandma.
I loved it. It was just so out of character for her though. You could tell it was like a previous life.
Yeah. Love the Kung Pao chicken recipe. Yeah, that is a really, really good one.
Nothing is above government.
So again, guys, we have an ebook that came out today. It's called Dinner in 30. It's probably the best one. I mean, the Fat Bomb Bible is really, really good too, though. So it depends on what you're up for. But the Fat Bomb Bible and Dinner in 30 are like perfect pairings. So if you want to enter to win one of them, we're going to give out like 5. Go to our latest Instagram picture and comment your favorite movie you've seen in the past 2 years, and then we'll pick, and you'll get a free dinner in 30.
Would you recommend getting a deep fryer, $5 donation from Spencer Walker, or should I just bake my chick's wings?
We like baking them. Yeah, that's our favorite method.
Because when you're frying, you're then dealing with like the oil oxidizing over time. And
you have to use like coconut oil in bulk. Yeah.
Look into energy requirements for cryptocurrencies. Yeah, I've looked into it. And actually the cool thing about the energy requirements for crypto is that it drives innovation for greener sources of computing. So yeah, it's not good. It uses a lot of energy, but it also drives innovation. So it's like a dual-edged sword. I'm from Roswell, bro.
That's close.
Cool. Crypto is cryptocurrency. It's like Bitcoin, Ethereum, that type of stuff. Are you guys expecting? And do you have names picked out? We are. We're not expecting.
We're not expecting. Oh my gosh. And
we have names picked out though.
Yeah.
Did we tell them before?
We've talked about them, but we have a new name that we found that we love, Bernadette.
Bernadette, yeah.
It sounds bad when I feel like people are going to be like, ew.
I love how old-fashioned it is, but it's also kind of cool.
Yeah, so she'll dress up like Bernie Sanders for Halloween.
When he's not even relevant anymore.
Yeah, she'll have like a little toupee. It'll be so cute.
We'll have to get her to do impressions and stuff too.
I know.
That'll be great.
Have you guys checked out Hope for Paws for your charity donations? No, we haven't. We'll have to look into that. Hope for Paws.
My skin actually was at its clearest during a time when I was drinking IPAs all the time. Maybe it's a fermented...
wheat?
Yeah.
I got the stuff to make the sweet and sour pork tonight. That sauce is so good.
Yeah.
You could even just make the sauce and like top any other dish with it, any of your meats.
Whoa, someone said, let me get back to this comment, lost 265 pounds
Whoa.
so far and another 50 to go. Only started keto recently. What is your stand on trans/saturated fats? So trans fats are bad, saturated fats are good.
Mm-hmm.
Do you worry about them? I worry about trans fats. But there's some naturally occurring trans fats in most fats, like in animal fats. I think there's like a very trace amounts.
Yeah.
But I don't worry about saturated fats at all. Why do you have one beater in your hand mixer? We have 2, but then you just have to wash it less often.
Yeah, we just use one, but we have 2.
I think we'll announce the winners on Instagram after this stream. So
yeah.
the winners will be afterwards.
So we can pick them.
Oh, they're done. Do we have to like the boring movie First Man? LOL. Mega said the same thing. She thought it was boring.
I'm gonna do a couple more minutes. Oh my god, First Man was horrendous.
I really liked it.
I don't fall asleep during movies.
It had such realistic space scenes. It really gave you a picture of what it could be like to be in a spacecraft.
I fell asleep twice.
Oh my god.
I was so bored out of my mind.
All the other movies are very sensationalized, I feel like, where they're just kind of like, floating through craziness, where First Man, it was like you're strapped in. You kind of got the whole feel of what it's like to be like just darkness.
I was bored to death. Do not be fooled by Matt. Don't watch it.
Bernadette is epic.
Thank you.
Are either of you trying to lose weight?
No.
I think pretty soon here, maybe at the start of the year.
Yeah.
We'll try losing a little weight.
Cutting some fat. Oh yeah, Bernadette is from The Big Bang Theory.
Oh.
I forgot.
Dang.
No, I love that show.
A lot of people are probably going to use it though now. You always say girl or her for a baby. Could be a boy. I hope it's a boy.
Yeah, me too. I'm always drinking water.
Have you ever made kombucha tea? Yeah, I made it a while ago, before keto, when I was a hippie in San Francisco.
Yeah, he had like the things in his room. It was super gross. He'd always be like, look at the mother.
Because that's what it's called, the mother.
Yeah. It was cool. You can get our book, Keto Made Easy, or are you talking about Dinner in 30? What is the URL?
It won't let me post it for some reason. I don't know why.
It's ketoconnect.net/dinner-in-30. But if you just look up Keto Connect Dinner in 30, it should come up, right, in Google?
Maybe.
Try it.
Try that. I wanted to ask a question about wine because I miss my wine, but I don't know which kind I can drink because I'm strictly keto. Help me.
So we drink wine, and we'll just look for the driest wines, or we'll ask for the driest wines when we're out. And they usually even like they'll have like a dry list, a fruity list. They'll like separate it out, or you can ask the waiter. But some goods we go to for white is Pinot Grigio and Sauvignon Blanc. And then for reds, Cabernet, Pinot Noir, those are going to be your best bets.
Bernie and debt go well together. That's funny.
Oh.
Because Bernadette?
Yeah.
What should blood sugars be after eating, ideally? It's going to vary.
Yeah.
Depending on your history, your health.
Right. So, like, you're not looking for a high, like a increase, like a really high increase. So, like 10, 15 points, I think is fine, right?
Yeah.
Depends on where you started.
Depends on the meal, too.
Yeah.
A lot of variables.
We definitely have recipes for cheesecake. KetoConnect.net.
Check out the movie It Follows. We check it out. It sucked.
It wasn't great.
It was filmed in Detroit. I've always liked the name Geraldine. I think I'm the only one.
Oh my god, I love that.
I
Definitely.
like really old-fashioned names.
Geraldine is the cutest.
What would the nickname be for that, though?
Gerard Butler.
No, but what would the nickname be? Like
she would be the biggest fan of Hunter Killer.
Probably Jerry. She would. We would just play that as a child, like instead of The Little Mermaid. She'd just be like, play Hunter Killer again. Put on Hunter Killer.
Oh my god, I love Geraldine. I can never find mayo. I'm assuming you're going to say without like soybean oil, canola oil.
Without soy.
Oh, at the grocery store. Yeah, the only one
tough.
that I've ever seen is the Primal Kitchen ones, which are expensive, but those are in most grocery stores. So Primal Kitchen brand uses avocado oil.
How hard was it for you guys to publish? Did you go through Amazon to publish? We have a publisher.
Yeah, we have a publisher.
Victory Belt is what they're called.
VB.
We were looking into going through Amazon before that, though.
And then they reached out to us, so...
It wouldn't be this high quality if we did it ourselves.
No.
That's what we learned. They actually like really helped a lot with like the graphics and stuff in here. Without that, it would basically just be recipes and pictures, which that's all you really need anyway, but that looks a lot better for sure. Alcohol in general is bad for keto?
I mean, it's bad for health.
It's bad for everything.
It's not a great thing, but like, you know, you're not going to stop living your life. You want to enjoy once in a while. We drank last night. I mean, just choose wisely.
Where can I find a keto boyfriend who likes rap music?
I don't know. I got really lucky. My mom, even when we were out to dinner, just me and my mom, she was like, don't mess it up. And I was like, excuse me? You better not mess it up, Mom.
I remember her saying that.
Yeah. Because she's like, he's tall, he's like, you know, like I feel like parents, they value like the physical features and like the education more than like who he is as an individual. So like, he's tall, he's handsome, and he has like a good college degree.
They want.
But he could like, you know, abuse me and be like, well, you know, he's great.
Would your mom say that?
No, of course not.
They want you to know that you're going to be taken care of. That's the main thing. Right?
Yeah, but it's such like an old school thinking. So funny, I didn't tell Matt. We're getting like our furnace fixed right now. So we had the furnace people come over, Matt wasn't here, and the main guy who was checking it out, he like came down to talk to me, and he's like, "Oh, is your husband home?"
Yeah.
I was like, "No, Matt's not here." And he's like, "Well, you're gonna want to make these decisions with your husband because when I start talking, you're gonna have to call your husband and be like, 'What, baby? Like I don't know what's happening.'" Like, and he was
I'm a dumb woman.
Yeah, and he was acting like I can't handle anything, and. Then Matt comes home and he starts talking to Matt.
Yeah, and I'm like, I don't know. What are you talking about?
And then I was like, dude, I literally deal with, this is my arena. Like, don't talk to him. He just goes into his basement.
He was very expecting me. He wanted me to just be like, oh, that's the A2000? Yeah. I know those always have problems with the ignition.
He assumed like I'm a dumb woman. Granted, he was probably like 65, but it's like, come on. Are you joking? It was funny.
Do you have other jobs or is YouTube your full-time job?
Our food blog is our full-time job, along with YouTube, along with Keto cookbooks and our podcast.
Experts are now saying that keto is good, but not long-term. What are your thoughts? I guess you'd have to
What's the reasoning?
The reason, yeah.
For it not being good long-term.
And experts is a very like vague term. Is it like someone posted an article on their blog? What is experts?
Where do we enter again? Our last Instagram post, comment with your favorite movie you've seen in the past 2 years.
Any keto noodle recommendations? What's going on with these? Are they done?
Yeah, they're a couple minutes.
What are your degrees in? Mine is in computer networking. Mega's is in...
I went to law school.
She went to law school. What's your undergraduate degree in?
Finance and...
Finance?
And yeah, and IT. I minor IT. I think those are done.
Oh, a nickname for Geraldine is Jerry, which I don't love for a female nickname being Jerry. Do you like that?
No. Oh my god. Alright guys, they are here.
Those look good.
Can I show one up close?
Any straight liquor. I'm a bourbon boy, spelled with an I.
Hopefully you can see.
This dog bite is really inflamed. I like that we have the subplot of this live stream. It's just this person dealing with a dog bite.
Really?
Yeah. Do we eat them right out of there?
Yeah.
65 to 70-year-old are the worst men.
I feel like I agree now.
You can really tell the difference of the times.
We are not married. Someone asked if we're married and they're new, so welcome to all the new people. We are engaged. We actually are going to be having a wedding, and it's in May.
Who screws up recipes the most?
You.
Me, you think?
Yeah, because he tries the most out-of-the-box ones, you know? I just kind of go in, I make something like, you know, kung pao chicken, butter chicken, like something that is gonna come out good.
Love the name Bernadette. Whatever you do, just spell the child's name the traditional way. I work in a school. Kids with invented names or alternate spellings are doomed to having constant errors. See, I'm thinking we're gonna go not traditional names. I like the idea of just totally out of the box.
Bernadette's not.
I know, but maybe we could spell it cool, like B-U-R-N, like burn. My all-time favorite name, there's an NBA basketball player, his name's Drew Holiday. When you say it, it kind of sounds like Drew, but it's spelled J-R-U-E. Just the coolest name ever.
I disagree. New ebook isn't coming up on your site. It hasn't been added to our site yet. That is our employee Cass's job, and she is currently on Sunday break. So it'll be there tomorrow for sure, in the morning.
Are you going to try yours? Wish I can do what you do full time instead of being a nurse practitioner. You can. You just got to start doing it.
Yeah, just go for your goals.
This is almost 3 years down the road. You're looking at it now.
Yeah.
So.
A lot of people saying I look slim. Not a lot, 2 people. Thank you.
What kind of phones do you have? I don't know. Like
I have the iPhone 7S, I think.
I have a LG.
Yeah, he got talked
something.
into the worst phone. Matt is so gullible. This guy was like, "This is the best phone."
I'm not that gullible.
But you should have just gotten what you wanted.
I guess I would have rather had that one.
Yeah.
Now that I'm thinking about it. If you're having your wedding in Michigan, can I please make your cake? You will not be disappointed.
Or is it keto?
It sounds like, I don't know. Will you have a huge keto cake at the wedding?
No, we will not. We'll have a normal cake and then probably just like some maybe keto baked goods. There's a keto bakery in near Detroit, so we might go try that out sometime and get stuff from them.
Butter Bernadette. We could call her. Traditional name.
Are you getting knocked up before May? Possibly.
Probably not.
We hope, yeah. So like we've definitely taken it's taken the back seat now. We're not like so gung ho as we were before, but it would be ideal not to be showing in May because his family's and my family, like they're more conservative. Not that I give a crap, but
Should we try these?
Sure.
Okay. What about Indian names? We were trying to think of maybe some kind of Indian American fusion names.
So I really liked the name. So I saw Creed 2 the other day, and I liked their daughter's name a lot. I didn't tell Matt. It's not Indian, but it's different. Amara.
Amara.
I really love that name.
I don't love it.
Yeah.
Amara. It's like Alvin Kamara. He's a football player.
Okay, well, you just ruined it.
My favorite name is Caius. I'm going to keep saying that. Maybe Mega will eventually want to go with it.
I think it's a terrible name, and I will never...
K or Caius.
Or Gaius.
Or Gaius, yeah. With the G. Amara sounds pretty.
Thank you.
How did you guys start getting traffic to your food blog? I'm starting one, and I'm not having success yet. Any tips? It took us a few months for sure of just continually posting recipes. Then we posted the keto bread recipe. That was like the first thing that really got us traffic to our site. And the keto on $5 a day, that got us traffic to our site. But I remember for like months I would just be watching the traffic and it'd be like 1 person, 0 person, 1 person. Yeah. And I was like, oh, Mega just logged in.
Oh, 3 people, yay!
Yeah.
It's fun.
That's the fun thing about having a food blog or a YouTube channel. It's just always increasing, at least for us so far. It's always been like, increasing, and there's easily trackable metrics where it's like, oh, we hit that one now. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I like Gaius better, said someone. Love Amara. Amara is okay. I kind of like that. I feel like that would be a good name for our daughter.
How long will just last in the fridge? I don't know what you're saying will last in the fridge. Have your grandparents name the child? No, they would pick like a saint name.
Yeah.
What is a saint name? Like Noah.
That's not a saint, though.
Ben.
Ben? Is it good?
Yeah.
Is this really hot?
Yeah.
Is this hot too? No.
I sometimes see Mega in a Colorado t-shirt. Is there a connection? No. We went to Low Carb Breckenridge though, and then on our way back into the city, we found a really like small, cool pot shop, and they had cool t-shirts. So we got Colorado t-shirts from there.
Hot.
Yeah.
Oh.
Saint Noah. There's a Noah. Or is someone joking?
I don't think Noah's a saint. Noah was the Ark guy. Keto. Would anyone dare to name their kid Keto? No.
I don't think so.
Dumb.
Or they would, and they would be the dumbest.
How about Lillian? That's not bad.
I like Lillian a lot
too. It's like
too.
from Rugrats.
I like the name Lily, but Lillian is better.
I'm wondering the skin tone of our child. Because if it's like your skin tone, I think Amara would be great.
But if it's yours, then it would just
be
not
more weird.
It'd be weird.
Because Amara's kind of exotic,
Yeah.
How was the visit with your mom?
It was good. She was only here for like 3 total days, and that's like the perfect amount of time for a house guest. Yeah, and she had enjoyed herself.
Yeah, this is just bacon, eggs, and broccoli. Anything else? Some seasonings.
Oh, is that not fully cooked?
Not fully, but that's okay.
Probably needs more salt. Is there 1 serving in each casserole? Yeah, we made it. So like I did 3 eggs, Matt did 3 eggs and 3 yolks, and then we split the bacon and the broccoli. So yeah, 1 serving.
You guys gonna do a video on bioavailability?
That's actually a really good idea.
It's hard to find data on it.
Yeah, but God.
I switched to vegan protein powder to get away from lactose and whey, but I felt so hungry on it, like it wasn't absorbed. It's like slightly less absorbed, but as far as protein goes, vegan protein powders are pretty much close to like milk-based protein powders. It's not that big of a difference.
Mm-hmm.
Aurora.
I like that.
That reminds me of that shooting at the movie theater.
Yeah, that's what it reminds me of. You're right. Okay. I was like, I know that for some reason. Any suggestions on plateau breakers? So, how long have you been on the plateau? Couple weeks. Honestly, I wouldn't worry about it. I would stay consistent. I would focus on like the long-term overall goal, long-term mindset. Like day on day, your weight's gonna fluctuate highly, week on week even. But like from month end to month beginning, from year end to year beginning, you want to see like a decrease, right? You want to see a trend going down. I was at a stall for 6 weeks at one point, but I was still seeing, I was still seeing changes in my body. So taking pictures, taking measurements, not solely focusing on the scale is going to be crucial to like, you know, finding success and enjoying the process as opposed to like stressing about the weight. And just, you know, I would take some time to like evaluate, should I be stepping on the scale every day? Because I was doing that for a long time and it stressed me the heck out. I weigh myself once a week. I choose Saturday morning and that it makes me feel good. I know like, you know, week over week I'm maintaining my weight and so I'm comfortable with that. Do you make fat bombs? And if so, what is your favorite? We're more likely to make mug cakes, which are like almost like fat bombs but mug cake form. And we used to make fat bombs a lot, and we would do just like a tablespoon of butter, a tablespoon of coconut oil, some sweetener, and like cinnamon or cocoa powder for like a quick fat bomb. What's all in the breakfast casserole? It's just bacon, eggs, broccoli, and seasonings.
Pretty simple. I'm gonna go buy a protein powder. What brand is best for keto? Just look at the carbs.
Yeah.
Mostly. It's gonna be whey protein isolate, typically is the lowest in carbs. What would your advice be for someone who has fallen way off the bandwagon but wants to get back into keto? I'm finding it hard to just do it.
Yeah.
I think honestly the best advice is don't worry about calories, don't really even worry about macros. Just count your carbs, eat until you're full, even eat a little past being full because that's what most Americans are accustomed to doing. And just keep it keto-friendly foods. Mm-hmm. Not a ton of like, you know, packaged stuff, sweet stuff, but just make like, you know, a solid amount of food that you're gonna feel satisfied with, whether it's like, you know, a pound of steak or like, you know, 2 of these breakfast casseroles. Just eat a lot of food, keep it keto-friendly. Over time, do that for a few weeks, your hunger will just naturally subside.
Yeah.
And it won't be as much of a constant battle with your willpower of like, you know, how much food you eat on a daily basis, or do you know, just grab like the cookies out of the drawer. Well, that's one thing too, is like get rid of the bad stuff. But I think that's probably the best tip to start.
Yeah.
If you're having trouble. Craziest name? Oh. How do you feel about egg fasting? No, I don't like it really.
Yeah, I don't think it's a necessary component to like achieve success because most people do it out of like, I don't want to use the word desperation, but they're just like so stressed about being at a plateau, wanting to lose weight quicker, and that's not going to be like positive for your overall, you know, like journey and the overall goal, right? Because what if you drop a couple pounds? Maybe you break that plateau, but like once you go back to normal eating or the way you've been eating, then you might just gain it back, you know? So think about the foods you're eating, assess the foods you're eating instead of like going to something pretty drastic like an egg fast. Slim Fast powder for mug cakes. We looked at the protein powder, right? It's not the meal shakes. It's not
it's like a meal replacement powder, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not something we would get or recommend, but
I'd just get protein powder.
Yeah.
Is Rockstar Zero keto? Probably.
Yeah, a lot of people drink it. We've seen.
Eggs and salmon make me feel so great. Yeah, it has a lot of nutrients there.
Yeah, that sounds like a really good meal. The new any thoughts on the new Slim Fast line of keto? We have a really short YouTube video of just like going through all the products because we were just in the grocery store. We found them all. So check that out and then you'll know what to stay away from and what's good to go.
Should we call it?
Sure.
And I thought Apple was a weird name. Yeah, celebrities name their kids really weird stuff.
I don't think it's that terrible, but I hear you.
Apple. It's kind of dumb. It's also not that creative. It's just very shock value-y. Eowyn. I love Lord of the Rings names. Eowyn? How do you say that? Is a nice name from Lord of the Rings. We could name him Frodo.
No. Might as well just name him Chubby Man. Juicer or blender? Blender.
Yeah,
100%.
of course.
We also have a new video that dropped today. Our like top gadgets we use, recommend, or would we recommend them? What we use them for. So check that out if you're interested in like buying a new appliance for Christmas. I guess it's that time of year. All right, guys.
All right.
This was fun. Hope you made something. And if you did, tag us on Instagram. Also, comment in the last picture your top movie you've seen in the last 2 years, and we're gonna pick 5 people to give our new ebook Dinner in 30 away to.